Okay.
On this map
We got
here in the
T1
offseason, but as Big
on
Time was saying,
tank,
there's a
we've got
lot
Boom
of
on
time to
defense.
prepare for this series, to study how T1 like to play. We
Miracom,
saw some very
pretty much.
solid reads from Boom about the
Gecko-
tendencies of
Gecko
T1 there on
fade.
Pearl. This one, there's a lot more tape to study.
Fine with
They
both,
should be
really.
well prepared. So far, 2-0 in pistols here are Boom Esports. We'll see if that trend can continue as we get ready to have the barriers drop. T1 once again starting on the attack.
And Buzz with a shorty to kick off the pistol round. Be trying to take A Shower's control with that utility.
Bax Floyd, thank you
trying
so
to
much for the
challenge
prime,
as
mate.
Device just
Appreciate
a
the prime
little
usage.
bit.
Welcome in.
Excuse me, it's Famous over there. Short going to be controlled by T1's Buzz. Looking for maybe like a big explode onto the site.
Good spot out there.
Okay, knife through the TP to see if anyone's here.
We'll get the headshot, putting
Nothing.
Famous
This
down to
is kinda
13. A bit of
nice.
collapse
Nice
damage
through
there
the
on the
TP,
Shiro, but
nothing
cannot be
there.
found. Buzz now.
Go for a
Flash
double
back
swing
and
over
forward,
towards
gets himself over
Showers.
towards Lamps. Looking to be taken.
kind of
Flash
funny
comes through
because
Shiro,
Boom
looks like one for Xerxes, getting the other, and it looks like that
looked
pistol
like
dominance is going to continue as it's now
they
just
stole
Buzz
the
on his
T1
lonesome. Finds one. Needs desperately a different weapon.
And play a little bit similar how to
Going to be
T1.
sent out. Paint shells,
Like
not
the play.
finding much. The approach comes through. NC
They
Slasher gets a
are
piece of the pie, and boom,
confirmed
will be
pistol
now
gods as
3-0
well.
in pistol round.
0-3.
Even though Meteor there got the dink onto Famous, the extra firepower that they're able to bring to bear takes him down just a little bit.
Shayo.
Yeah,
Hello,
pistols
Shayo.
continue to
Thank
be
you so much for the prime.
Problem for T1
see
to
you.
start the year.
Hello,
Just got
hello.
an extra gun available. They're able to take Meteor down. And then they just swing through, able to get over the Razorvine nicely.
Your vitality
Players at
stocks
T1,
must
but
be
didn't
up a
really
little
matter.
bit
The
as well.
Crossfire's already there without shower
They were
control.
already high though. I'll
So
give you that.
difficult to be stuck on site like that. It's just a feast for Boom Esports. To be able to set up that wall right in front.
They turn the casters
site.
down. They feel low quieter.
Really just make this a nightmare for T1 to get through. Similar setup this time though. A little bit more space going to be taken by Meteor, who has grabbed that Sheriff.
Game was
The
too
only
close
one
to
besides
kick up a
Buzz,
good,
obstacle
man. Yeah.
away from the classics
Kick
on
up a
this
good.
eco. Smokes come through.
Every time there's a new
Execute in.
agent,
Boom
or like
for
people
now.
haven't seen them play though, they're
The space,
great.
the wall did cut off.
They're a hard team
Spike
to go
here
up
for a
against with no
moment.
demos.
Izu now
Nothing really to
gets
stop
plant
this
in.
plant,
See
right?
what Boom has in store.
Yeah.
Opposite safe
Molly was a
wingman here.
little bit late. Not saying they're gonna win, but it's relatively scary.
Used there.
Against a bonus or a low buy, you pretty much
Starting
take
to take
sight and
Berserk's
ignore lamps
forward.
just purely because there
Gonna
might be a
noted there at
Bucky or
Showers,
something.
Buzz still just sitting in U-Haul. Shorty in
Yeah,
hands
and we
there
stick with that
alongside
roll.
Izu. Jumps back. It's a little bit of vision. Someone eats a shot through the box and eventually will get gunned down. Push up out of the smoke. Famous outlaw in hand, able to find Stacks to push forward. The outlaw,
Nice.
or
Very
rather
good.
the onslaught continuing. Buzz will be
Sticking
able
with
to
the
find
roll.
one to stop it from being a flawless, but ultimately Boom will be able to have the defuse. Passing this over to Famous to try to fast track
Yeah.
that showstopper.
Exactly
They now
that.
start
Try to
things
get
off
the ult
2-0.
online
Yeah,
for
so
the
far
race.
so good for Boom. Good read here on this round to just give up that space. You know, you got to worry about that shorty again, rightly so. Buzz is flying
Doing better than
through.
T1? I mean, at
Find
least
that
the
quick kill.
pistols.
Good play there with the outlaw. Couple nice shots from Famous. Good timing, good coordination. It's been the name of the game for the first couple of rounds for Boom.
Put them in S2 already,
Rifles
seen enough.
in hand though for
Let's see what the
T1.
T1 fast
Meteor
strat is
gonna
on
be
this,
at
or at least
risk
it's
against
fast
that
to take
outlaw.
over
Can only afford to get the
towards
half armor.
long.
Because he bought the Sheriff in the previous round, not really able to find much value out of it. Typically, feels like he's just good for at least one, no matter what the round is.
Yeah, we do the
So
jump.
far, slow start for T1.
Gecko
Gonna
flash
get the
to make
spot
sure
on
that
the
it's
NC
easy to
Slasher
pick
with
up.
the knife from
We got
Stacks.
Gecko clearing
Oh,
up.
and Meteor.
Jesus,
There it is.
nice shot.
Taken down. It was a headshot all the same,
What?
so
Wait,
armor or not would have been
I'm
screwed.
not sure that was meant for that
Spot
guy,
up
but
onto
it's a
one.
headshot.
Izu just pushing forward, gets up in front of the Molly, only eating a minute amount of damage, still scaling forward. Do they anticipate this? The answer is going to be not necessarily, but they still are able to find the kill. DOS9 going to be taking it down. Stacks able to find an answering kill and reply. Push up out of the smoke, and Shiro, close and personal, is able to find Sylvan. Stacks now, last one standing
Good
versus
bonus.
3.
It's a
Damage is not really a
good
part of
bonus.
the equation here as Boom look to get themselves a bonus conversion. Be a red hot start here for them on Bind.
The early reads been phenomenal from Boom. Both maps, they've had a pretty good idea of what T1 wants to accomplish.
Push up the corner, can't even
Really
find
nice.
that additional little elimination. 3-0, 3 players left standing. Boom, get that bonus conversion.
I mean, it all
It's
kind
a
of falls down just
fantastic
because
way
it's
to start
kill
off this
short, to
second
be
map.
honest.
And I mean, things just are falling into place exactly how Boom expect. That's the
Yeah,
player
as
you
soon
want
as
to see
that
there
kill
in that
goes
moment.
down,
With that
becomes
outlaw,
a
yeah,
lot
he lands a
harder.
headshot, so it was a death no matter what, but still, that's the half armor player. There's a great flash from Shiro.
I do wonder.
T1 was trying to push into the site,
do wonder
really
if
just
these
stymie them.
teams
Keep
kind
that
of look
forward
at
player backed
the
off, keep their angle
K-Cup comp or Nova comp
control.
and just feel like
Really allow them
changing
to
one of
steady
these
their shot.
initiators for a
to an eco. Buzz with the
deadlock,
Bucky.
if it would really,
Sheriff's
really
got a
help
stinger
them.
for Sylvan. This is area where T1 certainly could be dangerous. We saw it in the previous.
He won in
match.
best
They were
one
able to get
smoke
an
to
eco
try to take
win.
over towards Slams.
the tide of the
Sorry,
map.
over towards Hooker, and honestly, they
can
might
set the
just
tempo
explode
here on
with
their
this.
attacker side.
Pretty much needed here. Let's drop out.
Boom reaction,
Oh boy,
hold over
out of
towards
Hookah into the
long.
fire. As he's Slasher able to find two. Buzz trying to find a little bit more, but Meteor go ahead and close the gap. Gets on top of Famous, finds an elimination now.
Should be
3v3 all of a
okay.
sudden with some weapons
Gotta
recovered.
keep
Buzz with
an
that
eye
vandal
on,
in
because
hand. The
Buzz is
Outlaw
probably going to pick up the
in
spike here.
Meteors.
Oh, he has the only hero gun? Okay, maybe
Spike
not.
still out into the open.
He should not be planning.
Buzz thinking about going for the challenge here. On the corner, the wide swing out.
Don't
Buzz able
great
to find
trade.
one. Shiro there. It's not quite going to be snappy enough. Does trade it back, but can't trade it up.
Gonna try to get the spike down. Boom. Start pushing a little bit further forward.
Meteor trying to go for the quick scope. Cannot make that happen. Kill, eluded, swing out.
Damn,
Shiro.
nicely done.
Another
Okay,
big
recovered
round.
well.
3K.
Recovered well.
T1
I
they
was
get
nervous
close, but
for
no
it, though.
cigar.
Not gonna lie to you.
4-0 start
I
here
was
for Boom.
nervous, but I like the fact that
They
they took
are
the confidence, take the time, and
really
try to walk
feeling
over towards
themselves,
site
even
and
getting
just get
pushed
info no matter what.
on this round by T1.
8-0
create some extra
at the
space,
moment. The KO
but
is
it's
farming.
That Molly at the front does a ton
This
of damage
tether
here.
was great.
It's gonna open things up for NC Slasher. Take down Izu pretty easily. Combined fire there against Buzz, who's just trying to see if he could get that extra angle, give them a little bit extra space to grab that spike comfortably, get the plant down, does not come through. Null command's gonna be available for Shiro. Nightfall as well for NC Slasher. Got the rocket for Buzz.
Okay,
A lot
big
of
buy
good
rounds,
retaking
and we
till
decide
here,
to go for something a
potentially
little
on
different.
Boom's side to just kind of sidestep this rocket, but they're getting really aggressive.
Don't like
towards
the
Long
idea of
Beach
just
early.
committing here without doing
Using
anything.
a smoke to try to set themselves up.
They had some kind of
Trying
read
to
of
catch
something that they
T1,
wanted to do,
trying to take
or
that
whether it was
space,
something,
maybe set
some
up
kind of
for
util
showstopper
they were
entry.
waiting to react off of.
It's going to leave Hookah wide open.
It does, but now the rotation's also starting to come through. This is going to be Shiro getting himself into position on that B side, so even if the showstopper does come
Dude,
out,
look
he
at
can
this
nullify
rotate
that.
from Boom, by the
Take
way.
it right out of Buzz's hands if he's fast enough. Slasher eating a bit of damage, but this is all just to try to
I'm
fake the
thinking
Dust
Boom
Nine.
might have
He
a
does get
read
flushed
out of
Caesar trying to lay the flash.
off-season
Coming through the
stuff.
swing out of the corner, but the whip is just coming in. And Slasher cannot find a damn thing. Famous will be able to put one down. Izu on the floor, finds a second. Up over the top, Showstopper. Gonna be shorted, doesn't find the elimination, but Buzz gets
Dude,
taken down, and
plucked
he's the
him.
one that had the spike.
Oh boy.
It's
No.
stranded.
It's such a
Oh,
big
no.
kill.
They're gonna have to
And
go ahead
I'm
and play
pretty
with portals a little
sure
bit
the
here.
Vice just heard them. Yeah,
Keep it
both
back
of them
across.
running. So we take a lot of
Famous
space
still-
with this one as well.
On that side of the map, the AWP still in hand.
30 seconds left.
Famous kind of messed
T1
up a little bit last round, but this
desperately
one
need to get this round
heavily
win.
making up
There's not
for
a ton
it.
of time left on the clock either.
No,
No,
there
there
is
is like
not.
no time. That's really
Stacks
unlucky
catch a
timing-wise.
Glimmer. Seems like the answer is no. Eyes are turned to a
Knife is
different
good.
direction here.
Dude, honestly,
And that 0 point does not find a damn
Getting
thing.
hit by
Spike
that
now
could
getting
have
ready to be
been
brought forward. The shot
play.
goes wide. Cannot find that elimination. That opens up the plant. End up coming through. Teleporter now going to be taken from Berserks. A couple seconds to spare.
Spike
Spike
planted.
now in play. Famous cheating forward.
Shot.
Peeks in. Finds one. Look for
Great
the ace. Cannot
damage,
make it
dude.
happen. Someone shuts
AHB.
it down. But he's so damn low. But
oh, the
Berserks
timing of the
goes
jump.
for the jump on top of the box.
No,
Looking for
the
the
timing
readjust.
of
And
the
Silva
jump.
finds the perfect timing.
That's
And with
unlucky.
8 HP, he will survive and get T1 their first round
I
win.
didn't need to
Oh
jump.
no! Oh, what
And
a
try
round!
jump, get on the high and ground and
round
see
for
if he could
Famous.
see the head back of sight.
I mean, he
maybe.
gets the second kill. That gets the showstopper
Okay,
online.
in terms of the round,
and he
though, it's one of the
doesn't
better ones for
hesitate
Boom
there.
to lose, right?
Finds
There's
a
only one
great
person
shot into
surviving. That
Hookah.
one person has
Knows
to
he's got
rebuy
Buzz
armor.
stuck in the
Like,
corner.
it's not bad.
Buzz tries to
If they
jump
win
out.
this, they're gonna really
Gets
snowball.
launched midair, taken down, but Sylvan, steady, calm.
Why jump? I think because of the
Player who's
time that
new
was
to this
waited, he
T1
thought that he
team
walked back a sight.
comes up
And then if you
big
go
there in
top
that
of here, you
round.
can see the head in
Players
like
hidden here
this
in the
box.
smoke.
Oh, the thrash to go ahead
I
and
wanna say
check.
that was the
Berserks,
full
however,
process.
going to be able to come up with three.
Oh my goodness, they decide to push and he gets
Positions back to find Izu and shuts it all down. The thrash not doing a damn thing
yeah, they
against this
really
Vice.
tunnel visioned on the official.
Now
Oh
suddenly,
boy.
Buzz and Stacks, the last one standing.
What's also interesting is Boom over-rotated in that
they just
round
knew.
before. And
They
I
knew that
really
T1 was
think
gonna
they
use
have a
that
read.
ultimate.
They are...
Outside of short.
Buzz spotted.
Like, they're kind of ready for everything. This was a little bit individual, to be
Lobbed in,
honest. But
checking in behind the boxes. Flash forward. Try to take some space. Dawes9's position up in heaven going to be confirmed here. There's so many hurdles to jump here for T1.
Titan Slayer 11924. Thank you for the primate. Welcome into Slug Club. Thank you for
They're
doing
coming
that.
from every angle.
Thank you.
Take a just an outplay from T1.
Instant redemption.
Stacks away with a reposition, but he's just swinging out.
So fine with them
Famous
to use
does
the
manage
ults
to collect
here
that
as
kill.
well.
Buzz now, last one alive. Down to 11.
A very good
Will not
understanding
be
of
given
how
any more
impactful this round
opportunity to
is,
find
right?
damage. Boom.
Reset,
Not giving
money,
any window back into this one
knowing
here
that they're
for
going to have to
T1.
eco after this one, not taking any risks.
Mary Wade now 5-1.
Getting the Vice to
I
have
mean,
the
you can see
defuse
the
to get
idea
the
here
Vice
from Boom.
ult.
We saw it against the Showstopper. We're seeing it here now
It's going to be a rough
again
half for T1.
against the Thrash, where they are going to use a smoke and push two players up to try to cut off the ultimate at the point of attack. This time around, they guessed correctly, and Berserk comes up huge.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely
awesome.
phenomenal individual play from him. And again, another good read from Boom. They
I
understand
think that's
how T1
what
wants
he's saying
to use
there
their
is
ultimates,
is
how
true.
T1 wants to
They
set
got
themselves
reads at
up,
the moment.
and what they can do to counter it. They have such good reads here early on, and it's going to have to be T1 making early adjustments again to try to right the ship on this map. It's just so impressive, the preparation that Boom has shown here today.
Incredibly solid read. on
Boom looking
everything
good, yeah.
that T1 is trying to do.
They're making it
Pressure here on the
making it
coaching
very
staff and on
competitive,
Stacks to be
especially
able
the
to
first map.
translate that into the gameplay. But for Boom, already in a fantastic position. A couple more round wins. Could be feeling very good about their chances after starting here on this defending side.
And a
I
ton
would
of credit has
love
to go
to
over to Six
see.
Fingers and Ed
I would
Split.
love
They
to
have done
see
such a good job
more defaults over
preparing this
towards
squad for this
B,
match today. Yeah,
just to
their
create
map
a
pick
lot
of
more
Pearl,
pressure,
they
and
lose
then
it,
you
but
can
it's a
start
really
working
close
A more.
affair.
Like,
And
I
they've
think they
got
were
T1
onto it
on
at the
back
beginning,
foot
but then
early
they
this
just started
time.
just hitting over
Last
towards
time T1 was
sites.
able to punch back pretty quickly.
I think it was.
This
I
time
think it was
around,
this
though,
round. Maybe it was this round. I
Only
can't
one
remember.
round, and they're back to an eco. An outlaw even in the hands for Famous, knowing that it's going to be that weaker buy for T1 coming
What we got?
through.
We got a hero gun on
T1
Buzz.
has some big ults. If they can maybe scoop up a couple guns, they can maybe get into a
This is the
position where
hero
they
gun.
feel comfortable using those. Oh, just played anti-flash the whole way there, Buzz.
Sliding along the wall.
Yeah, they
Man's
take a
moonwalking over
lot
the
of
site.
pressure.
This
So
is a little
this
bit
is
of
why I
jumping
like
there
the
from
B
the Prowler.
default, and I think most
Berserk's
teams
not
against a
doing
Viper
clips
should
here.
be defaulting,
Finding the
because
timing,
the
waiting for
info to
swing,
peek
goes
over
out before
towards long,
disconnects.
and
He's able to
Hookah
find
just
Buzz.
isn't there
Reveal
anymore,
goes out.
right? There's no,
NC Slasher finding one.
there's no
Berserk's with
Viper
a
wall.
second, looking for the third.
Damn,
He's
he's
got
looking great, man. He's looking really
it.
good.
Ultimately, it's just Meteor now. Noted.
Okay, but honestly, if
Force
T1
something
did
close
this
from
with
the opposite
guns
side of
and
the
had
map.
an
The
op or
spike did
something,
get
it would
planted.
really
There'll
help
be a
them
little
out.
bit of money from that, but it's a flawless here to shut down any attempt from T1. Boom now up to 6.
These two are fragging crazy heavy. Dude, honestly,
is
Famous has 10 as well.
Just clean again. Berserk's is starting to feel himself. Second bullet finds the headshot. The great
Yeah, this
reveal
fade
from
eye was
NC
awesome.
Slasher. You can see these util combos really starting to come into play.
Okay, but
Make sure
T1
these
did have a
eco rounds
timeout,
aren't
so
gonna be
I'm
able to do any
expecting
damage.
a B default again, and they
There
can
you go,
kind
the
of
coaching
just
staff.
hold for peaks.
Very happy with what they're seeing.
Yeah.
Of course. A big
This
round.
time we commit the
for
Vice, so they
T1.
have no backup of going
couple
over
ults on
towards
the other
here. So it
side,
looks like
still
an
the skill
actual
garden
just
for
sight
Berserks.
hit.
No command for Shiro again. You've got your no command. You've got that orbital strike. You've got your steel garden. Gotta find a way to make this work. Unbelievable.
I mean, he's just getting the better of him here.
Nice
Playing ammo
shot.
flash here is Buzz, but there's no flash coming his way. It's a bullet, and it connects right into the back of the skull. 3v5 for T1. What are you meant to do here in this position? It's another buy round, about to be kicked back to yet another eco unless they can scrape out here with a 3v5.
Look at this push and reaction. And Boom have
already they are
the
surrounded.
biggest read, by the way.
Chiro's just waiting outside of Fountain. Berserk's now striking.
They,
Sylvan gone.
this is
Wall
the
goes up.
off-season, coming
And
back to
Izu
bite
is trying to get it north.
T1
Not allowed to
slightly.
do that either.
Showed a lot of this map. enough
Picks him
for
up,
Boom
Stacks
to
trying
have
to
a
do
perfect
anything that he
read.
can. Just
No
gonna be the one
doubt
kill to
about
avoid a
it.
flawless, but Boom now up
I'm
7 to
seeing
1.
pushes behind. I'm seeing
just so
four-person
well prepared.
stacks.
It seems like
We're
round to
seeing
round right
everything.
now.
They're taking
They
so
have
much
the
control as
understanding.
soon
It's
as
like
they
T1
lose
tried to
long.
double down on a similar move towards long. Meteor tries to take control of Hookah, and they've got the players in the perfect spots to shut both of those plays down. Just stellar
Stream
reads.
sniping, mate. It literally looks like they're stream sniping. You're not wrong.
Absolutely
Because
stunning
look
stuff
at everything
here.
they're doing in
T1
reaction.
has to be
It's
left
like they know exactly where they are on the
scratching
minimap.
their heads.
As soon as
Full
they killed this
sheriffs.
Vice, they're like,
Really
well,
right
it's
now.
not the
Yeah,
4-1 that
this
they
is just
normally
chewing
do. We
through
can
ult
just push
cycles
all the
as
way
well.
down. We know that the 4 are locked in here.
Point gets the reveal. Looks like Izu and Buzz going to be backing away.
They're going to try to dip into the A bucket again.
On mission here from Meteor. Peeks in towards Hookah.
Famous right around corner.
Swing out. It's going to be Shiro. Finds the first, finds the second. Looking for a third. Re-swing forward. And all these
Heavy
right into
Jolan.
Famous's spray.
Heavy Jolan.
Going to be taken
Nice
down. Now
confidence,
Meteor.
man. It's not like
Last one left
it's
standing.
not like it's a close 7-1
There's
or
realistically
8-1.
nowhere
This is
to
a
go.
slaughter.
Other than into the grave, 6 feet under. 3K there from Famous. Showstopper in the back pocket. DOS9 1 away from having the orbital. Just a few more rounds to be played in this half. T9, can they, or T9, T1. This is the ninth round that just wrapped up, my bad. T1, can they do a damn thing?
Certainly doesn't feel like it. It's just every time they try to make a move, somebody's
Boom do
there
their
to
homework, very much so.
just stop it before it even starts. Seems like Boom is prescient.
Boomer
these rounds.
changing it up though. We're going 4-person
Look
center
at this
long.
again. T1
But
going
honestly,
right back over to B.
only
They're
Stacks
gonna
here
push
waiting.
4 out. They're sending flash out.
Stacks
Tanks
trying
the
to
flash.
spray through that smoke and get some chip damage, but they just run him down.
And then that knife is incredible.
Absolutely
Hits all
disrespecting it
4.
now. Showstopper out
Ults
from
are
Famous,
here. Oh
covering
man,
fire.
they're playing
Buzz
masterclass.
obliterated. That shorty at that distance is not
T1
going to do a
go
damn thing,
back
but it
to the
doesn't matter.
drawing board.
Shiro
We've been
has the
sussed out
sheriff,
on this map.
and Izu is on the floor. Sylvan forced to watch this
Gotta put
teleporter.
that deadlock in for one of your agents. Or bring the Vice, bring a Viper back.
Inside of Hookah. With nowhere to go. With nothing to be done.
They'd ideally like to save. But there's no way Boom's going to make that easier possible.
Not in this position. Unless they can get Berserks out of that teleporter. Right now, he is
Another world.
stagnant,
Boom 2 nailed
statuesque,
them here.
lying in wait. Shorty comes out, Meteor
Yeah,
will
if
be able to find
they,
his
if they
second
sort
kill,
out their
doubling up the
attack a little bit
scoreline
more
now.
on par,
Famous
you're not
taken
wrong.
down. DOS9 on the corner, swinging out, does end up falling. Low on HP, Sylvan's able to find one, but needed that
shot.
kill right there to have any hope in hell.
Very
Team
nice.
Ace, now 9-1. Boom.
The T1 have another
Absolutely
timer, right? We gotta
rolling.
call it. Just do something you've never done before.
Crazy cool stuff that they're putting
I need to
together.
see something completely
Sending
different.
4 players out down long B. I mean, we've seen them do it with 2.
This is
Time they double
this is a
down on
classic
that.
example of
Say, how
this
about
map
4?
works so well in
Flashing
the
Haunt
off
over,
season,
ready with the
and
showstopper.
then because the map
the
works so well
force
in the
to
off
execute that
season,
T1 has to
they
try
didn't
with that
really
many
look
players
at
in
the
Fountain.
map
With
much.
so many of their resources
neglected
committed
it.
towards B short already.
Focused on the other 6
Now
maps.
try to make a go of it, and
Then
Boom
picked the
knows
map they were
exactly
really good at, but because they
what
had so
T1's
many
response
demos
has
in
to
the
be.
off
They're
season,
dictating the pace
Boom
of this
just
map.
had a really good read.
T1 now, I think finally doing
But
something
their,
they really
their
needed to
anti
do,
must have been
spreading the
so
map
good
a
that they
little
just knew
bit.
they were going to win this map.
They're going to make a slow push up towards short.
But
But again,
this is one of the issues
no
with not having the
control
Viper
over
pressure over
showers.
towards short.
Jiggle peek
They
there
must have
from
just
Meteor.
4-1 to this group the whole time that this became so easy for
Flash,
Anti.
disrespect. He slides across, but Buzz
Sure.
does
Looked
miss
a little bit
him.
wild from
His
Shiro, but
ground.
honestly
Shiro
this play was so fine.
put down, not going to be resible in this position. We'll just get finished off. So man advantage for maybe the first time in this map, it feels like, here for T1. As Orbital gains some control over Shower. Meteor lingering on the back is at the ready. Catches this lurk forward here from Famous. Full command now in play.
No more thorns.
It's Meteor for the challenge here, but see Slasher pretty on the money here in this map so far. Sylvan off screen, able to find DOS9. NC Slasher going to be taken down. It all falls to Berserks. It's a full flash. This position absolutely is noted. We'll go ahead and make this a little bit more costly. The money from T1 has not been good the whole map throughout. He's going to eat another flash, tucking back here behind the truck box. In the end, it's more of a damage,
Sure.
deals some more of a mission to deal some damage. My words are getting twisted up here. They won't be able to find any more. T1 get
yeah, just got a
themselves
little
a
bit
second
unlucky with the
round
flash
win.
play,
A
to be
chance
honest.
at 3 and 9.
I think more people committed around the
That is
corner
the
than
best
he
they can hope for
thought.
at this point.
You're seeing some lessons being learned by T1, but it's too little, too late, it almost feels like. Meteor there, that time jiggle peeking, expecting the contact at Showers.
Too.
It's a slow
If
three-man
they can get
push.
3,
up
it is
through
still
mid. They leave a
doable
player
because they got similar
over
comps
towards
with
B,
similar
and with
weaknesses.
Stacks, who's
But
kind of controlling that area to make sure that there wasn't
obviously
another
Boom haven't
aggressive
played
push
this
out
for a
from
while,
Boom.
so
There.
This time they're
can't
giving
imagine
a
the
little bit of
reads
free space.
anywhere near
Able to
like what
use
the Boom read is on
the orbital
how
strike
T1
to
like to
control
play.
that Showers angle.
Aggressive push forward once again.
They're ready.
Push out of the smoke. A 1-2 pump there for Izu. Now the Thrash
This
chase
was nice
forward.
though,
Spot him
and
out.
T1
Buzz not gonna
actually
lose his life
faked
here.
a
Does
bit
manage
of
to go ahead
pressure and
strike
then
down Fame
held.
as the A site now. Completely, utterly
So
wide open.
this
just
might have been
Slash and
T1
DOS9
changing this up because honestly
slowly,
it feels
steadily
like wherever the
working their
pressure
way
is, that is
forward
where
out
they
of Luka
are.
together.
That was the
So
same
that
play
might
from
have been
Boom
T1
against
looking
the
into
Thrash
all of the
that we saw
anti the Boom have been
previously. They
doing
tried
here.
again. This time
And actually
T1
just
reads
creating
it.
a bit of
Again,
fake
maybe
pressure
too
with the
little, too
KO
late,
because the
but
KO flashed over
everyone's
towards
starting
long
to
to make
get
it
an
look like there
idea
was pressure here.
of Boom's
When they're
tendencies as
pushing, I
well.
think they just think that the 1 is over towards Showers. Pretty sure that's right. I'm not 100%.
Find him first. Spotted the gun barrel. Can't quite drag across to get that 4th kill, but Stacks will be there to answer back. So 9-3 at the half. Boom.
3's doable, but they got to win a
Very
pistol.
dominant defending
And it's 3-0
side.
for pistols. So
See how they fare on the attack.
haven't
but
been able to
if
do
they
that
can
yet.
continue to be flawless in pistols, and they are very well set to send us a fracture.
I mean, I've really missed Fracture, so
Same.
Yeah, dude, I'm down
okay
to
with
watch a
that.
Fracture. I've been enjoying what
Don't
teams
mind
have
it
been
at all?
coming up with in
Nope.
Fracture.
I am
Maybe even get Meteor on Chamber there.
maybe probably Killjoy, but maybe we can hope.
Coach is going to speak
I mean,
at
we've seen a
halftime.
few
Yep.
teams, you know,
correct.
run in the chamber on Fracture, so absolutely could come through for sure. But anyway, T1, I mean, I think this is now just a mental game for them. They got to get this pistol win. They've got to find some way to kind of give themselves a better
Quick
start.
Fracture?
Yeah, they did win the eco on Pearl
wasn't too
after
bad.
losing the second pistol, so
It wasn't too
okay.
bad. I think the
You
Sage
don't
could have
want
been
to
used
give
a
that
little bit
hope to
better.
Boom right now.
Yeah. Very different state of affairs here on this map. Things were a bit more tight-knit when that eco win had come through. Right now, there is a canyon separating these two teams.
You think we get a Teo on Fracture? Maybe.
Very treacherous
C9
journey
made
to
it
try to
look
cross
very strong.
They're going to have to pull off some Evil Knievel stuff.
There was
here
another
across
team
this
that used
canyon,
it,
my
right?
friend. It's
I think they lost though.
crazy difficult.
Might have been China.
But doable. I mean, defender-sided bind. Sometimes this map can be a bit defender-sided,
Koi?
depending.
No, yeah, I think I'm
Just,
thinking of the
you know,
tech
it comes
again.
down to, are you able to actually get the spike down on B on bind? Because if you do that, then you're feeling pretty comfortable on that attacker side. It's very difficult to retake
I need
that
to
B
write
site.
some notes. I definitely need to write some notes
Boom was
because
just often just not
some of the
even
maps are
letting
blending into
Spike
each
get
other.
into a planting spot, or even if it is
And
planted
when I'm on
into the
Blood
spot
Chat,
where it's
I'm going to have
basically
no
just
idea.
rounds over anyway. You're just seeding that extra cash.
As soon as I write notes, I'll remember which game was which.
See if there's any shorties being bought this time by Buzz. No. This time, him and Sylvan get
Think of the
noted over
NRG
in
loss against
Showers,
C9?
so
Izu is all on
Had to
his
C9
lonesome.
using
Yeah,
Teo
right.
better than
Yep,
anyone
there's
so
the spot
far.
out. Quickly backpedaling. Rotations coming through here from Meteor. Like Stacks as well joining in that.
got the Vice utility to buy him a little bit extra time. Let these other players come through.
0-1 catch.
Okay,
At
so
the
they
ready.
hear the wall. We've got 2-person stack.
Just taking note of it, trying to bait this out.
Izu,
And will
flash
be
if
able
he
to
gets
do so.
smoked off. Oh,
Here,
Izu commits.
Play this patiently, or they can go for a pivot
And
through that
Stacks
teleporter.
has the wrong read of just rotating away.
Smoke's coming up, turn on the flash. Izu able to strike, finds the first one. Prowler goes his way. Meteor joining the fight,
Very
able to
nice.
find
He
two
did-
quick kills, but the
Ooh,
replies here
okay.
from Boom
I was
are
going to say
still
they
so
did
swift.
enough damage, but him getting that
Yeah,
kill
2v2,
that I did
Spike now
not
getting
think was
planted.
going to happen makes this
Also down to
insanely
32
open.
HP. Sylvan tried to push
Nice
forward, but Surge
chance.
says no. Buzz finding the
Comms
headshot.
come in that he's
All
low.
comes down to this fight.
Nice
Buzz
little
will be able
crouch
to
to
make it
dodge
happen.
the fast
T1
bullet. They're on the
get their
board with the
first
pistol. It
pistol round
is
win
doable.
on the
It is
board.
very, very doable.
start off this second half in the only fashion that they could afford to.
And Izu plays this
Boom
round
got the
so well
plant.
for T1.
I'm not expecting a
So
force,
patient
but
there,
I
knowing
think they
that he
could
has the Vice utility to
get some
back him
sheriffs
up. Turns the
in
flash.
if they want.
So ready. And him and Meteor set up a nice crossfire. Stacks tries to come in, but he's just a hair too late. Stacks
think
was
of
kind of
Fury 2G
pivoting
did it.
back and forth between
The EMEA
Defender
game
Swan to try to
went on
figure
for
out
so
which
long
side
that I
was
didn't get
actually
to
going
watch
to be where Boom was going to be going because
The
they had cut
Vitality
sound.
K-Corp game literally
Difficult exactly for T1's IGL to get a read.
took
Shows up just a step
finished
too
like
late because
after
of
that
it.
game finished. It was
Ends
wild.
up not being able to trade a player
I
with
would
him. That
love
numbers
E&E
advantage
to
that Boom
start
was able to bring
earlier,
to bear
even just an hour earlier.
onto that B site.
Those guys are finishing at like 1 a.m. and
Comes
stuff.
through nicely.
Weird.
Was with the sniper.
Well, there's the Prowler, and there's the shots. Was able to find two.
So
Sylvan
the
puts
idea
down
from
another.
Boom isn't too bad though, and it still
There's
looks
the
like they have a
damage
bit of a
he's
read,
found.
right? That they like
TP's
to go
in.
take this orb if there's
Go
nothing
ahead and
here,
deliver the death
and
blow.
then they wait for the orb tap, full
Berserk's
pass
now
and
last
swing.
one standing.
Moritz, thank you
See
so
if
much
he
for
can do
the
anything
prime.
else.
Thank you for that, dude. Thank you for the 9
He's
months.
got a full kit here. No real way to utilize it.
That's a nice crunch.
Missed the observer
classic
flashback,
sort
yeah,
of
where it just
put the
hovered.
sniper
it
in
was a cool
showers.
little update.
Have your initiator.
a really
who's
cool
holding
little
down long
update.
B, TP in.
Probably
Shut
one of the
the
better
round down
bugs
before
for
it even really starts.
coaches.
But you never know. Maybe scoop up a few more alt orbs here. Or Berserks from the players of T1. See if we can get that Steel Garden fast track a little bit quicker. But
What was
Buzz,
the bug? It's just like
Now wide.
a spec bug basically.
Eventually
It's
we'll
just
be
like
able
a
to find
KO
it.
flash
couple
would
shots,
like
but
hover in
3K
the
for
air
Buzz.
after
Speaking
it's
of fast
done, so
track,
you could kind of
Showstopper,
check if your
2
flash was like
charges away.
perfect or good or not. It was very useful.
well, definitely the start that T1 needed, to say the least.
It would like show it
4-1
about 2 seconds
or
after it
4-round gap
popped.
here for them.
Oof,
Bonus conversion
that's awesome.
sells the comeback even more.
Just classics. Hit a couple good headshots there against Sylvan.
First big buy round, they know about the
Including
outlaws, so
damage, full armor,
everyone
full
gets
rifles.
heavy armor. They got the plant, and they also
Take
just
a
had a
headshot
lot
or
of
2 bullets from the outlaw of Buzz.
classics into their last
the
round,
kill.
so everyone can afford
Orb gonna be grabbed by
rifles in
Izu.
terms of vandals
That Thrash
and heavy armor.
going a little bit quicker if possible. Tuck in the corner. Potentially here
Boom.
for Sylvan.
Just hold a passive
This guy's
default
looking
just
for
in
the
case
timing
T1
there.
want to do something
the
aggro
Guardian.
on their eco.
But Boom
But a cross
is
map
very cautiously,
knife
very slow.
that goes over towards showers that hits the rays.
They're going to continue this slow march forward. No Vise utility here. in
Good
the
timing on
B
this one.
time,
Flash
though.
goes up to check over towards long, doesn't
members
see anything.
on the site
We
to
can
play
see with
back
T1
into.
though, just straight up
joining
3-pass
here
and insta
over on
stack
that hookah
towards
side.
here once they get the rays set up on
Stacks try to
showers.
keep
And
no
that flash has
of the
gone
approach
behind
here
the
from
little
Guard.
carpets or whatever it is and not got any
Gets a little bit of
value.
damage there as
Yeah,
Buzz
gave him
takes the
false
second shot,
info. It hit the
finds
little
kill.
carpet
Berserk's gonna
thing
take
from
it
the
down.
edge.
Stacks is able to find a finishing kill here on the famous decisions. An explosion of death as they
Ah,
come
that's
glitching out of
unlucky.
Guard.
Well,
With Stacks gunning down 3.
yeah.
Suddenly, 9-6.
Kinda
Boom,
just
their lead dwindling round
I
over
don't know.
round. A massive bonus conversion here from
Wasn't-
T1.
Wasn't great to
Well,
watch.
T1 here, winning in a
This
lot
was
of different ways,
unlucky.
of course. Buzz there with that
This-
outlaw. Stacks just spamming through smoke. You know, they knew the players were coming. Use that util to back them off a little bit. And either as they're retreating or they're coming back through, you can just spam that angle. See Stacks is
As soon as this
It's a little
smoke comes
fired up, a
down,
little
the problem is
dialed
like
in.
they free pass and
It's a
commit
classic.
smokes, right? Usually free
Fort
pass and commit
famous.
smokes go over
rest of the
towards
players
long.
with sheriffs.
They have no
holding the
backup
angle.
plan. You know they're full committed with the
Slasher.
brim. That's every single smoke.
Considering-
So
Still has the Prowlers
they just put their own smoke down.
instead.
Util dump and
Okay, shots going
round's
wide,
done.
but NC Slasher certainly not. Puts Buzz down to 13 HP. Great way. That dominance gives himself pushed
Nice shot.
forward. Similarly, Sylvan
Good
tagged
damage
up.
done at the moment. We've got a 13 HP. We've got a 34
These
HP.
Sheriffs needing to be respected. Great early damage found here for the side of Boom.
Have to contest with all this Vice utility to get through. Flash to set up Meteor. He's not able to convert.
That's one of the
No,
high
he cannot. He
HPs
doesn't
that go
even hit
down
him
as well.
once. See Slasher dodging around the bullets, full HP now. Bulldog recovered.
Spike
Stacks
planted.
sends out a fragment, turns his sights back over in towards Lamps. Double stack, triple stack, no
Damn,
setup.
look
Oh
at
my
these
god,
HPs.
the opening shots are just so devastating. Famous bounces forward, the classic in hand, and this could be backbreaking here for T1. And see Slasher turns back
Yeah,
around,
they're not
finds
even getting any kills, I don't think.
So very clean with it. As he is still
Changes a
untouched.
lot, man. Money's incredible.
Buzz with a swing
Oh.
out will be able to find one. The flawless not in the cards here for Boom, but double digits certainly is. Looking to deal some additional damage
Damn.
perhaps, but Berserk
They hit
finds the
some
headshot. Buzz
absolute
gets
shots
struck
on
down.
this. What the hell is
That's
this
just going to
round?
be the exits coming through. Damn near flawless here for Boom.
Thrifty.
couple weapon upgrades found as they pull off a thrifty.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
3 upgrades.
I mean,
Getting
this is
kind of
just one
close
of
to
those
some
rounds.
ults as well.
Where you're just better.
And the money's
you're just
really
better
good
mechanically.
with that.
That's straight up all this is.
Oh, they hit some
I mean,
unreal
you just win this
shots.
early fight against Buzz. He has to back off. You're winning
Flash
against
was incredible
Meteor
as well, by the way. It like just went
in the open
far
as
enough.
well. One of the best 1v1s. I mean, that is disgusting.
Right before the bloom. Good lord. Fantastic here for Boom. Reestablishing some control in the
T1
second
are always
half.
leaning 3B.
But now Operator in play here for
Okay,
Buzz.
this was just for the smoke
Something
deep.
that we were giving a lot of credit for in the offseason was the improvements with that weapon. See how
Certainly.
he fares now.
Yeah, certainly has looked a lot.
Another
That's
cross-map knife. They're
a
always trying to
huge-
make the KO look
huge
like
boon
it's
for
somewhere
T1.
else.
I say in the offseason. Kind of started from stage 2
Yeah,
last year on
stage 2.
DRX.
Yeah. He really started to pick it up in stage 2. Was hitting some snappy shots.
Standing desk waff.
Smoke out,
Trying to make a
Prowler,
waff.
scout
Trying
forward.
to stand up more.
Watch at the ready. Held on to, though.
You'd really like to try to force Boom over into that Vice utility if possible. This is such a crucial round.
Buzz continuing to cheat forward here. Shiro backpedaling. Looks like they're
Buzz's
just gonna miss
timing's
each other like ships in the
kind of
night.
incredible, but at the same time,
But this is a lot of information here. Gained 41.
could
This little
get wrecked
walkabout
on the
from Buzz.
reclear. Oh no, okay, we get full
As now
info on
everyone
this
starts
one.
drifting their
We
way
kind of
across
realized that it's a
towards the
fake
B
knife,
side
so
here on
these two
Boom.
could definitely rotate off.
They should be
Especially
getting
as
a pretty
this
good read
just
on
cleared
this
over
pretty
towards
quickly.
short. They put one
Yeah,
smoke
Buzz is
down,
swinging that
KO's
corner.
going.
Stax is making
Does
his
KO
way
get there
over.
in time? KO's going to have one
Sylvan as
flash
well. High
to
tail
enable.
through.
Official to
The
support the
flashes,
person
good
on
util.
side as well.
There's the
Big
nightfall
jewel on
going
site.
across.
Nice
Famous
kill.
gets into backside, finds a headshot. Meteor going to be taken down. Izu staying tucked back, but right now does not have any audio.
I'd
Sends out the wingman to try to scout. Does have the thrash for the potential retake. They need Buzz to get into position. That showstopper could be
do
critical.
have to say
Thrash to start
the
forward push here
T1
from
was
Famous,
super
finding one.
late with the
Izu, not sure if
rotate,
he's
but
gonna
it
be
was all
cognizant of
kind
this. It
of
looks like he
down
is
to
not, but it doesn't
Shiro.
matter because Buzz arrives and he manages to bail out his
Oh,
teammate.
we're going for it.
HL sent
It's
showstopper
a
in play.
3v5 at its
Seeking a
peak.
target, sends it in.
Ah,
And Torch,
what?
Cutty headset
All 4
in
kills?
the blink of an eye.
It was all in the
Everyone
same
on Boom just
second.
hits the floor.
Well,
Oh man, that's the coordination
that's
that
why you
T1
go for the 3v5,
has
I
been
guess.
looking for. That you kind of expect.
What
the caliber of
Dude
players on this
sniped him
team.
with the ult and Izu
3,
killed
2,
too.
1, go.
Just unbelievable. I thought this round was going to be extremely challenging for
I thought it
T1.
was at least
This is
gonna
a
last
great
longer
entry.
than this.
The flashes, the util, the nightfall,
How
all
did
clears
Izu
the
get
space they
double?
need. Famous is already in spawn. I will say this is
It's a
something,
really, really
again, when I
nice
was
second
VOD
shot.
reviewing for this, watching Boom on
Yeah,
this
the
map,
bad plant wrecked him, right?
sometimes
They felt like they
Famous
had to
does
commit.
push a little
Planted
too deep.
inside tube.
He does get
Plant
a little
towards long here,
over-aggressive
that's an
towards
easier
spawn,
round.
especially when he's
Why did
feeling
they
it, when he
plant
gets that
tube?
first kill, when he
There's
feels like he's
smoke
going to be given
spawn.
that space. Now, in this case, it worked. He got the second
Yeah,
kill.
I don't know why they planted tube
That's
here.
basically job
Was time
done.
low?
That's fine.
I
Anything
don't think
off
time
of
was
that,
low at all.
you're not going to cry about too much. However, you know, you could look
Gecko
back
was
at it
still
and say,
alive,
well, maybe if he's
elbow,
still
but
holding towards sight there.
it was
you know,
15
T1
seconds.
can't really
Was
break
there a
that
molly
space
on the
open
normal
like they want
default?
to.
Right.
But regardless, I'm really impressed with Boom, and T1 is starting to come alive, starting to heat up. It looked like maybe their mechanics were starting to fail them a
Nothing?
little bit. You lose against that eco,
Yeah,
but
scared of the
right back
Gecko.
on top of things. Can't hold
Yeah,
this
you
team
might be
down
right.
too long,
It cost them
seemingly.
though, for sure it cost them. They had to do this weird swing out towards elbow.
With the timeout call. Looking to course correct here as much as possible. Economy decently built up here for
So,
the side of T1.
Win one, lose the next, but because they picked up so many guns
The showstopper
in the round where they
Strike.
ecoed this
for
one,
Boom.
they can
Great
still
game
afford
for
this
Famous and
round,
Berserk.
but
17
it's
kills
a
each.
very important round.
Really lighting up the scoreboard. DOS9 challenging a bit. Considering some util there,
Horns
but
go out,
pressure
over
towards B.
towards
It's
long.
going to cause a fallback out of hookah. Buzz with that op.
There.
Holding
Trying
the
to get on
line.
an angle to try to spot things out over here. Boom bots. Just saying hello to each other.
If Stax gets a kill, he gets his
High
ult.
five.
Same with Berserks.
Still though,
Shells just going to be exchanged here now.
they're spreading the map. I mean, yeah, the spike's over here towards the front of B, but
I like the
doesn't
op
feel like a
idea.
commit
It's
at
very,
all
very
from Boom. They
nice.
still have a minute on the
Because,
clock
like,
to play
again,
with,
you're
but this
weak
seems
to
be
long
their
B
kind of
because you
answer
don't
when
have the
T1 has started to
walls.
gain momentum on their
But having
defender's
the
side
op
is to
so you can
slow
feel
things down.
confident and just holding this angle is great. Knife goes in, the
See
carry
what
was
they
going to
can
rotate, but you hit the raise. And when
dissect,
you
see if
so
they can
low
catch any
fake with a
T1 players
raise,
out of position instead. They gain
Kinda
Showers
never.
control. At this point, you got to be starting to at least consider a teleport over back towards A. See if you can
gotta
catch
stay
T1
3 strong.
off
And
balance a little
because
bit.
of the
Maybe throw a
positioning
little
of
bit
the
more
knife,
util over
Buzz knows
in
the
towards
raise is on the
B
right.
site.
Showstopper at the ready. Buzz trying to find the shot there, but it's going to be Shiro taking his head off. Showstopper not finding
Nice
much.
shot,
Meteor with
and
a
they
quick
had the TPs. Oh
double
boy, they've
peek
committed.
there.
Weird round, because
Able
Raze
to
is
go ahead and get rid of
stuck in elbow.
Berserks. Teleporter noted. Molly to delay.
Raze has got a
Sylvan.
kill at least over towards B, but they can't
Go ahead
pivot
and
back
push
to
up
the
past
10.
that fragment. Needs a little bit of additional damage. A little strike down coming his way. 12 seconds remaining. NC Slasher able to find one. The site
10
now
seconds.
relatively opened up, and Sylvan swings around the back. Is able to find
Uh-oh.
one. Forced off the plant there for a brief
Big
moment.
spam.
Just enough time here. Shiro
Spike planted.
be able to get that
But he's
spike
gonna go
planted.
for
Stacks
spam
now
here.
on his lonesome, and he cannot find the
Hey,
readjust.
nice. Guy got
3K
close.
for Shiro, and
Got
boom.
worrying, but they do it.
Themselves now up to 11.
7
Yeah,
seconds
so
left
this is a
on
great
this.
play call here from Boom. Slow everything down.
Why no
Get your
spam?
bearings a little bit
I
on the
wonder if
map.
there was like
Okay, we
comms
got
that
shower
came in at the same
control.
time.
Check
I'm not
this
sure you
out.
heard him
We
like
can
tap the
use the
plant.
showstopper. We even get a free kill out of it. Try to take some space. Famous is able to lurk all the way through in towards
Someone
spawn
like
again.
comms like
This time around,
relatively
able
loud
to
as
use
the
that
plant
aggressive
got
nature
tapped and no
to
one
his
heard it.
advantage. Find that extra pick onto Izu, but then it's that immediate call to TP over, knowing you have that A space available. Try to work their way into that part of the map.
Swing
and they do
rounds.
so
1,
oh so
2,
effectively.
3, 4 can't buy. 1,
early,
2,
but
3 can't buy
one
next round. It's
actually
really important. You want to
setting
see
up a bit of a
all of
fake,
these ults used from both
but this
teams.
is all to set up
Big
this
change up
push.
from T1. I get a lot of
Outside of
info.
Market. Yes, Boom is getting aggressive, but there's so much info here for T1.
Well,
One just through the smoke.
That's
Nice
nice.
timing spike there on the floor. Sylvan losing out on his weapon, swaps over the classic. Still doesn't make the
dude, he
final
already
one.
had the classic out. He
Attempts
still
to
has a
beat it down,
chance to use
Rezible
his gun.
technically, but in a poor position. Buzz on the approach here from behind.
Big
Here's,
kill.
gets
That's
the
the
audio,
spike.
finds the shot. Spike now once
Oh,
again on
that
the
was
floor as
fast.
Buzz comes up with a second. Blast pack as NC Slasher forced into the
Oh,
corner.
that would have
looking
hit
for
as
that
well.
snappy
That
shot.
would have hit.
Won't be
That's
able
for
to find
sure
it.
on. Nice
Won't be able
shots.
to get a res on the stacks either. But
Um,
T1
Gonna be
will
close
deny
game
map
now.
point here
Gonna
from
be
Boom.
close.
Yeah, you
No
gotta
doubt.
like the idea
Eco
here from
comes in for
T1,
Bim.
using that util early outside of Showers to try to keep Boom pinned in a little bit. And since you're not getting any resistance on the other side of the map, you're able to just kind of keep pushing forward, tighten the noose around Boom's necks, and capitalize nicely. So back and forth though, but T1 can't afford to keep doing
One
that.
hero gun.
They have to start stringing some rounds together if they're going to close out their map pick. Boom 2 rounds away from sending us to
T1 are doing a
Fracture.
good job of
Steel Guardian,
moving
you do
this
have the
up
orbital
around
strike for
a
Sylvan.
lot. We've got no
weaker
rifle.
buy
Oh, okay.
for Boom.
I was going to say,
Oh,
we
NC
have no
Slasher
rifle here
takes
to
the
shoot
bait.
it, just
Pays
as
the Iron Price.
Stacks turns the corner
Here's
to
the
shoot
Phantom clearing the
the
haunt, swings in, the op
Bait
is
Eye.
there to greet.
So he thought rifle was here
Meteor, a bad spot, swings
instead
down
of bump.
off the top of the box and peeks over towards Shiro. This Meteor is just pass around, beaten up here by the Boom players.
Oh boy.
They absolutely
Bosch
send it.
tried
Same
to
thing where
delay.
they commit free
Up
smokes
and
again.
around the top here they go.
Whoa.
As
What was
Berserks
that?
comes up with
What
two
was
here
that
on the
kill though?
entry.
Is he not full running with a sheriff?
2v3. As now the null command in play, weapons in hand. Boom in a fantastic position to get themselves to that map
How did it?
point. Buzz
How
still
does
just
that
be
hit? This
online.
is a really hard retake.
Seeking target, but none to be found.
And for once, it's a good plant, so the other two that are off-site can actually play time.
Hero tucked in, goes for the swing.
Oh
The wall
god, and
comes
we
up.
isolated one.
Completely isolated and cut him off.
Damn,
And now
very,
there's
very
nothing more
nice.
that Buzz
Wall
can
in the
do.
after plant. Dude, they're up to 12.
Time is just not on his side. Flash out, tries to go for the timing shot. Blast pack's back. The chase coming through. He does manage to put Shiro down.
Man, I gotta see this blind
Back far
running
enough.
sheriff
Gonna
kill.
hold on to the weapon. Berserk's on the chase. Gonna see
Thrifty.
if he can try to wrestle
I've
this out
gotta
of his
see
hands,
it.
but
It
boom,
actually
pull
decides
off
the round as
another
well.
Thrifty as they now get themselves up to map point. One away from taking us to Fracture.
Just phenomenal executes here from Boom. Seen it time and time again. And there's only one rifle in their hands this round, and it's in Berserk's. And he puts it to damn good use. Gets Sylvan trying to peek through the window, trying to use that smoke. See if he could find
didn't see
that
it.
cheeky slight
To be fair, the
angle.
double kill is important.
Thrifty.
But it was
but
read so nicely there by
There was a
Berserk's.
blind. There
And
was a blind double kill in there.
the
I mean,
preparation for Boom
blind
has been
running
phenomenal
kill.
here
One tap of a sheriff
today.
on elbow.
And, you know, part of that you could say would be T1's played a lot in the offseason. However, so has Boom.
Sure.
Boom's played a ton. So there's plenty of tape for both squads. And I'm really, really impressed with what they brought to the table today. Also, the firepower's been good. Sheriffs look good. You know, everything, you know, not just their rifling, but all the other situations that they found themselves in on this map have been pretty exceptional when they've had weaker weaponry or needed to dial up some good plays with sniper rifles.
Melon. That's funny. Yeah.
Overall, you've got to like the
It's a shame.
consistency.
It was still a good
that you're
replay.
seeing
It
from
just
Boom
needed
here
that one
today as
shot,
well.
right?
There hasn't been a ton of shakiness. You know, they've been punching back.
Okay,
quite
4
consistently,
chances.
or just stringing tons of rounds
This
together like we saw on
is
their defender side.
Gonna
on this
be
map.
hard for T1.
So it's T1. They
Looking
need to
like
get a fire lid underneath
we
them
get a
bit,
fracture.
Try to see if they can do something about this.
What do we
Sending it to
change up?
overtime would
Buzz
be
has at least changed his
pretty
position with the
nuts,
op.
but
Stacks
just at least get some confidence going
as a
into fracture.
sheriff.
I'll keep them quiet.
Just a sheriff pass over to Stacks. Half armors on everyone aside from Izu. And
Once
Buzz
suppressed.
does get that there at the very last second. Peeks out.
Oh
Shiro
my
is
god, it's an
absolutely ready for
absolute
that.
shot.
Shuts him down. Famous now on the entry. Blast packs right up
Good
into
call
Meteor's
with,
face. And he
changing
knocks
guns
him
as
out
well,
of the park.
having util
Boom.
out.
Want this map to be over. A 2v5. The players just now rotating.
Very, very nice.
And my
They had
God, it looks like
Chad
we are
had
going to
such a good
fracture.
read on their
Felt like that round on
their
Pearl where
defense.
Toss9 took Izu out. They just read the position of the op. Unbelievable.
Their attack was good enough to get enough rounds here.
Everything to do here
Dude,
for
that
Sylvan
shot on
and
short
Izu.
was outrageous, by the way.
Managed to cut off Showers. Famous holding close. The swing out. Izu managing to find 2. Approaching
Really
from
nice.
behind.
Okay.
They will strike him
We
down.
got a game,
13
and they
to
could
8.
have a
We're just
conflict
trading
so
map
mad on
picks and
Fracture
saying,
that T1
boom,
don't know how to
take
deal
down
with it.
T1. They take us the distance.
And if they keep winning
So we now
pistols
have
like
Fracture.
this,
It has been a long time, old friend.
they got a
but
good
it
chance.
is good
I
to
mean, shout
see
out
you
to whoever
again.
did the ante on this
Absolutely.
one.
I can't wait.
Really
man.
had it done.
I am so thrilled with what we're seeing from Boom today.